Good afternoon, everyone. So a few days ago, I did a haul video of the things my sister had saved and put back for me when we were up there last fall. And I didn't do the things I picked up at the dump. I really wanted to put it separate. First off, I think most of you know that I have been on sort of a spending freeze. Even though while we were on our trip and our vacation, I was doing my best not to buy stuff that I didn't need. But my sister goes to this place she calls the dump now, or the Freecycle place. Now, what it really is where they take their recyclables and they have a boxcar type or a semi-box trailer sitting there, and in it they have tables and shelves for books and all kinds of things, and you just take what you don't want in that's good and usable and sit it there, and then someone else can come along and pick it up. So anyways, I've wanted to go because it's just so much fun. And one of the things that I found out is that she does not pick up big heavy books for me, because things like dictionaries and all that, it costs a lot of money to ship this stuff she ships to me. So they had a whole bunch of dictionaries, and I did pick up a few. Not so much dictionaries as books, a dictionary and some other books. I'll show you in just a minute. But these were cards, and I thought they would be great for making tags and things. They have some pictures on them and some stuff, and it's something to do with a dream deck. But it was about the fact that they were cards that I was intrigued by. There was a bunch of kids books, and so I did pick up a few kids books. I have been collecting board books, and I have sort of a reason for collecting the board books. This one's really cute. It's all about mermaids, and that might be a good thing, because I'd like to do a mermaid journal this next year. So I picked up those, and these were so cute because they have this hole in the front of them. So they were board books, but I also grabbed them. There was 3 of them, and I grabbed them because they have this frame on the front, which I thought would make an interesting place to either make a niche where you can put something in it, or just to have as the frame. And I picked up a couple more board books, and these are just, this one was one that flipped out too. That was another reason I really liked this one. This one has some really interesting, because it flips. So that was another reason I grabbed that one. So that's those. And then there was this piece of burlap, and I, believe it or not, did not have any burlap, and I think it's fun to use in clusters and things like that for texture, so I grabbed that. And these, I have not washed these yet, but I'm going to, and they're not new, and they don't look new, but look at that fun, beautiful lace. They're table runners, and they've got some wear. But for journals and stuff, I think they'll be fabulous. And this one is different. This one has a different lacy pattern in it. And these were all from the Freecycle place. So, then there was this great poster. I don't know how much of it you can see, but it's got birds on it. And I have been collecting birds to do a bird journal. So, there's that. And I have a couple of these, and they're a little bit different. These are fabric sample books, and it will be very fun to get these out of here, but I'm going to be taking these out of here. This particular book is small, and therefore the fabric samples, there's not a lot of it that's real usable. Honestly, getting this paper off of here makes it questionable whether or not it's usable out to the edge, although this looks like it's going to come off there. Sometimes the books, all you can use is down the center. But even then, this is a nice fabric. If all I got out of it was down the center, that would be okay, because I could use it as fluff on tags and things like that. It's a really pretty kind of silky looking fabric. So I picked that up. And like I said, all of this was free at the Freecycle place. And this is why she doesn't bring me books. I can't even back this out any further, I don't think. No, I can't. This is Who's Who in the East. I mean, and this is a huge book. It's heavy. The paper's fabulous in it. And it will make fabulous journal pages, that kind of thing. I think it'll make wonderful envelopes and different things. And it's got people's names and what they are: graphic design educator, food products company consultant, art museum director. So this was and what's interesting is this book actually has the gold on the edge. I don't think you can see it. Not a lot of books have that anymore. Ooh, I'm sorry. Won't do that again. This was a dictionary, and while it's not the biggest dictionary I own, it was a nice one, and I love jelly prints on like dictionary paper because they make great collage pages. So printing on this kind of paper is fabulous. This was a kid's book that I picked up really and truly because of the graphics in it. It's signed by the author even. The graphics are fabulous. This little bear is going out in his sailboat. So that I grabbed. This one, this was like a travel guide to Florence, but the pictures, of course I turned to a kind of boring picture, but a lot of these pictures were really interesting. So I got that, and this was so much fun. Now I don't know if the whole book is here or not, because it could, you know, it's probably beat up a little bit, but this book stands up. It's got a wedge in the bottom of it, so it'll stand up, so that it's an interactive kind of thing. And see, it looks like the cover of it's gone. But it has 3 flippable pages. And I just think that will be very interesting to do some kind of something on. And then it would stand up like an art piece. So I had to grab that up. That one's a little dirty on the front, but I'm going to sand them a little bit anyways. And what I would probably do is take it out of the spiral binding to work on it, because that way I can reinforce the holes. So, and this was a map, and it's in Italian apparently. So it might be a map of Italy actually, from the looks of it. Oh, and this. Oh my goodness, this is a huge book. And definitely very worn. And that's okay with me, I don't care. Let's see, it's actually split down the middle. It's been used and well loved. But I'm not even sure what it is exactly. It's apparently a French dictionary. What does it say? Petit Robert. Okay. So it's French. And it's got dictionary weight paper in it. It's fabulous. It's just yummy, yummy, yummy. Of course, the cover is useless, but the paper is fabulous. And there again, this kind of paper is wonderful for painting on and jelly printing on to use as collage paper. So now I have one more book I want to show you, and I've been keeping it down here beside me. And this is a real good reason why my sister does not pick up these big books, because it takes everything I have to pick this book up. It is about 4 or 5 inches thick, if you can see. It is way too big to put up there. I'll put it sideways. Let's see how big this thing is. Oh. Well, it's 12 by 9 by 12 or so. And like I said, it's about 4 inches thick. It is the new Columbia Encyclopedia. But it is just wonderful, wonderful collage paper. It's thin, it's strong, and it's got these great little alphabets on the sides, just like a dictionary has. But obviously she can't ship me something like that. So while I was there, I did pick up several books like this that are way too big and heavy to be shipped. I also picked up this. It has some yucky letters in it, but what I wanted was the little guide, because I actually have some of these letters to go into one of these stamp holders, but I didn't have the stamp holder. So, and like I said, it was all at the Freecycle place, which she calls the dump. So it was fabulous. It was fun. We had fun going. We stopped at a garage sale or two on the way back home. We took the trash, obviously, and then she goes every Saturday to take the recycle. So it was a great time. We really enjoyed our trip, and this was some of the reasons why. So I'm going to read you a quote from my 1001 Ways to Creativity, and then I'm going to go put all this stuff away. That's what I really need to do today. So it's been in my living room or in my dining room for a week. Creativity is not a pool that you gradually drain. It is more like a muscle which grows stronger the more often it is exercised. Okay, guys, go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.